So it's been about 5 years now that I've been, you know, manifesting a space to create a community hub. We want to start creating third places for people to be and to begin learning the lost technologies. We want to be implementing things of the old and then recreate them as new technology. So this space is meant to be a mini food forest, right? For one, we're going to be propagating things that we can then repropagate, take clones and cuttings and share with the community, but also create a business center so that we can come up with new systems and technologies that are going to lead us into a new world, which is what we're entering right now, to create more efficiency, to use less energy, to pull more so off of the grid and step away from the things that have been created for us, not by us. And that's my passion, man, is to create new things for people to see so that we can start pulling away from the ruts that we're in, man. There's a lot of ruts. There's a lot of obsolete technology and mindsets that we're playing in. And this space is meant to be the first step for this community into abundance, absolute abundance.
So it is, bro.
And so it is.
So
It's
it
here, man.
is.
The time is now.
Give thanks to the sun.
It's one small drop in the bucket, bro.
Give thanks
That's
to
all
Mama
it takes.
Earth.
Give
Yep.
it love, man.
JahGwa here, checking out. Another beautiful day in Alabama, baby.
Yeah, dude.
Sweet home Alabama. This has bikes in here. Oh yeah, that's the whip. Bro, I love this place, bro. I love this place.
It's got a lot of love in it.
I love this curve of this too. I love how this curve is like this.
So
It's-
high, the squares and straight lines.
yeah, I love the curve, bro.
Gotta get back to nature.
No.
Try that.
That's good. Dry hedge fence. Beautiful trees, peach, blueberry, plum. More tomatoes and things coming around here. Over to this trellis over here. Beautiful tire swing under this. I figure we could call this, but some type of edible tree that this is right here. Nice little tent right there. Oh, this trellis right here is cool. Watermelon trellis, yellow watermelon. This is a studio, music studio. Cob on the outside, loft up top. Beautiful. Beautiful space.
Nice, man. I didn't know you played that.
We got real life permaculture right here. This is an area that's gonna get grown up and then chopped and dropped. Same with over here as well. And with this dead hedge fence, it'll be a home for beneficial pollinators and things of the like. Hey Mason, so describe this, what this is for the people.
So this is called a dead hedge. It's actually a lost art in what turns out the USA. Mostly European countries, they'll do living hedges where they can actually tie the plants together, thorny type trees and stuff. And then this is the dead version. So you just collect dead material and you make a channel for it, lay it in the channel, and it creates a really nice fence. It's very unique, but it also creates a habitat for the ecosystem, man. So lots of bugs and spiders, birds lay their eggs in here, build nests. And then it also breaks down into the soil, unlike, you know, a lot of other things that we use as a fencing or border material. So it's very beneficial, man, not only for the environment, but for your plants. You know, it breaks down, keeps the microorganisms going and building up that mycelium bed, man. What's good, my friends? So right here, what we have is the beginning of a studio. There's a gentleman on YouTube already. He goes by Miguel Cobb a lot. And so he has come up with a method of building structures out of repurposed materials. So he'll take pallets, he'll fill them in, and we're gonna do like a stucco finish. And that's what we're practicing here. Mine's gonna be a little bit different. It's gonna be 2 stories. So we're gonna have like a little sleeping loft and attic. We've got all these pieces of glass that we found just on the side of the road. And eventually, this pad's gonna be laying. We're gonna have an earthen floor. Everything's gonna be framed up, framed in, and we'll keep it up, keep up developing it as we go and share it with you as well. But it's a really exciting project. This is gonna be a music, like recording studio with our instruments and things like that, a place where we can have an office, run some solar panels, and we're planning on keeping this whole space off the grid completely. No house, no home, no nothing like that. Keeping it free.
I wanna fly like an eagle. Dun, dun, dun. I forget how that song.
So I've been growing watermelons for a while. I knew I wanted to do a trellis and get them off the ground. And this is actually another repurposed, material. This is actually a dog kennel that we're no longer using these 2 panels on. I decided to do an A-frame trellis. And so right here, I have one of my favorite fruits in the world, man. It is yellow watermelon. And so I got 3 in each bed. These are all just pieces. Like the other night, we had a tree fall off of the tree across the road. And I picked up all the branches. I just put them together and made a raised bed. And I take all the grass clippings from the land. And that's how I fertilize everything. So pretty soon, within the next month or so, man, these are gonna be running all the way up with big, juicy, delicious watermelons dangling from here. I got some netting that I'm gonna put them in. And it keeps a lot of the rot off. It keeps the moisture off of them. And it keeps the insects out of them as well. So you get a lot, you get to enjoy your crop a little bit more. Less melons getting destroyed.
Yeah, we love the melons.
Yeah, man, we love our melons. Little Licky.
Wait, he's
He
running
ain't
around.
camera shy, bro.
Right.
He ain't camera shy. He just want to play.
All right,
Man,
Licky.
so I've always been like fascinated by teepees, and so I knew I wanted to grow up, conserve space. So I just threw these together. We got a bamboo patch down the road. The guy lets me grab whatever I want from it. He actually probably wouldn't mind if I took everything. You know how bamboo is. And so right here we got a small trellis. This one is going to be, I think I'm going to do like cucumbers here. So that way we can kind of climb inside and pick the fruit from the inside. And then these are some heirloom beans that our next door neighbor handed off to us. So we're going to have an abundant harvest this year, for sure. For sure. It maintains the moisture. Everything just stays sopping wet under here. Look at this, Lick. All sopping wet with worms going crazy, man. So right now I got a lot of clay in here. I've been taking all the grass clippings and mixing it in and then letting the worms do their work. So they come to the top, pull it in, and they're making all the air channels for the roots and stuff. This is beautiful, man, when we let nature take its course.
It's a wonderful use of nitrogen.
Oh yeah. So right here on this concrete pad, we're planning to do an outdoor kitchen. So we're gonna have an earthen pizza oven. We're gonna have like a rocket stove, kind of rocket mass heater stove. So a whole kitchen built out here with rain capture and everything. And something I'm really fond about is an idea that I've come up with. I discovered a material called aircrete. So you inject concrete with foam. You make a foam injector, inject it with foam. It turns a concrete bag, a single 90-pound bag, into 55 gallons worth of material. So then we take, just repurposed styrofoam, we shred it up, and then we inject that in there as well. So one 55-gallon drum becomes 2. So you got 110 gallons of usable concrete. We pour it into some forms, and then we make an igloo. So the next project I'm working on is gonna be a styro aircrete cooling system, or a root cellar above ground. And so off here, we're gonna pour a circular concrete pad. It's gonna be connected to our kitchen. And we're gonna build up the igloo, all right? And so what happens is we do a stucco finish with like a mesh screen on the outside to give it integrity, a strength. And then on the outside, we're gonna sculpt a spiral that comes down and then goes into a small eco pool where you can raise fish or do things like that. In the spiral, we're gonna have soil and other medium So when the rain falls, the rain is captured. You can grow your herbs, it waters all your plants, and then you have a nice pool at the bottom that you can use with a pump to pump in and wash your vegetables, to pump into an earthen filter. And it's gonna be beautiful, man. So this is something that we can implement in people's homes and replace these clunky, you know, like refrigerators that, you know, they never hold exactly what we need. So if you can imagine like walking into an igloo, it's a nice size igloo, 120 square feet is what I'm gonna start with. It can be bigger, it can be smaller. And you walk into a prep area with a sink and a circular, you know, countertop. And then when you look around, it's just a complete array of all of your fruits and vegetables and your goods. And it just makes everything simple, man. And you can grow everything that you need right on the outside. You step outside, maybe like have a door in the back as well, so you can walk through and through. But I'm thinking about doing like a double chamber door so you don't lose any of the cooling and stuff like that. Once it's done, then it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful.
Hey, beautiful, bro.
Peace.
Peace. What is he?
It's an eastern king snake.
I knew it. That's what I said.
Yep. He's beautiful, bro. Probably getting a little closer. He'd be alright. He ain't even scared. He's chilling.
Yeah, there he is.
They got little tiny teeth. They're constrictors, you know, so like they'll wrap up their prey and then they'll use their teeth to grab on, right? Like Velcro, and then slowly pull it down their throats and around their, into their mouths, down into their belly. And they got all those rib muscles, man, and they can just like push it on down through their body into their bellies. And it's so cool, man. Snakes are so cool. Can we grab him? Oh my goodness. Hi there. Yeah, thank you. You want to come out here? I'm going to hang. I'm just chilling right now. You just don't want to bring them too close to your face, you know? Because when they train in your eyes, and they feel threatened.
When they do what in your eyes?
Like when they lock into your eyes, you know, and you're like right there in their face, it's almost like a predator, like trying to come and attack them. So like with our hands, we're nice and gentle. I mean, if you're in the frequency, you know, you don't have to worry about it. He's chilling, dude. There you go.
He's beautiful. Oh, look at him shaking his tail a little bit.
Oh wow. Uh-oh. Where'd the puppy go? It says United for Progress. Just another hackberry tree right here, huge one. So like collecting all the berries from those, man, like we can make trail mix snacks and stuff. This is like some kind of maple. All the little helicopter things, you know, the seeds out of these you can well, actually it may not be this one, but all the equipment, instruments, like everything we ever do to our need to like throw, I guess like a festival. Like I've been thinking about that, and then like if we were to build one of these domes. Duggar Mountain. So I just slide it off the top, and then I'll put it in a pile, and then I'll chop it real fine, you know?
Yeah.
I'd like to start doing some liquid fertilizer as well, you know, just for fun. That's where the pig comes in. I'm not sure what plantain variety that is, but man, it's got a really good flavor. Like a really rich, nutty flavor. I thought about doing like a pesto or something with it.
So we just planted some squash right here, and up there. And if we come around here, okay, so what we're basically doing is we're just taking off like the top layer of sod on the grass, and then we're gonna make a pile like this, and then we'll chop it up real fine to break up the root base so it doesn't come back, and if it does, it's fine, and then we'll just put it back on top of what you're doing now.
I've got some lapel microphones as well, so that we can plug it to the phone, and then we got two microphones so we can talk while we're working or whatever. They're at the house right now. Just know we got two.
So I do it across.
Yeah, there's many times. All we gotta do is just continue doing this until you're recording and all the money upload. I don't think nothing else. That's it. Yep. Green. We're getting more grass now. I mean, forget even really building the commercial stuff. We're just doing it for ourselves, and then the creative process and for ourselves. People who want it, you know, if they're gonna make it themselves, are like, maybe an experience to verify themselves to replicate the whole process. And you know, the likeliness is that there's gonna be people with money that see this stuff and have the resources, and they'll be like, yo, come guys, just give me here everything you need. And for me, and my friend, and their friends. Yeah. Just tapping into that alternate mindset. I know that I've been trying to work too hard, bro. I've been trying to work too hard. Yeah. Grace and ease, bro. Grace and ease.
idea. Pants with like a hard cuff. Plant plants, you know? Plant plants in your cuffs. Yeah, it'll be pant plants. Like this, but for your pretty pants. Then we open the entrance.